The next set of questions is on the lower groups, the lower income. Let me tell you, as an MP, and I'm sure many of you here who are in the grassroots, know that the Singapore government and our grassroots organizations take care of our lower income residents and families very, very well, I think. And we have, over the years, the government has over the years put in place mechanisms which will help the lower 10-20% continue to do well in Singapore. For example, we now have the WIS system, the wage supplements. So basically this is like a negative tax. So to balance up competition with foreign workers, on the one hand, we have the foreign worker levy, which raise their costs. And on the other hand, we have the WIS, which supplements the wages of our Singaporean workers. What the employers pay, the government gives a top-up. This is like a negative income tax. As I said just now, 60% of Singaporeans don't pay income tax. But in fact, the bottom 10-20% have this negative income tax added on to their salary so that we even out. I have many officials and ministers who come to Singapore and they are extremely impressed by our ITE. You know, this is our star, our ITE and our polytechnics. So we are looking after our Singaporean workers at all levels, especially at the bottom level. And as I mentioned just now, we are putting billions of dollars investments into continuing education. And again, many people come to Singapore and study our continuing education framework and the funding and the institutions that we have put in place. So somebody told me that, in fact, if you look at the ITE graduate in Singapore, the salaries and the remuneration, if you are IT, you know, you may be the bottom 20%, but your salaries and your competition is really with the 60 to 80% in Vietnam, or even better. So this is the way, because we have a system, we have a team, even our bottom 10-20% can command salaries which are 60-80% in other countries, China, Vietnam, etc. And our aspiration, our objective is like in Europe or in US, where the workers at every level will be able to have a very competitive and a very high level, high standard of living. And I think we are achieving it and we are going towards it. It is not guaranteed. I think all of us have to work hard. But if we work as a country and as a team, it's not just the high end who will do well. As PM says, we intend to make sure everybody in Singapore continue to progress as well.